Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Welcome back to Manta X. I'm just kidding, sorry. Had to do that, but as I said throughout each of these, monthly release videos throughout this year, 2023 has been spectacular as far as gaming goes. We know delays happen because of COVID and things like that, but 2023 is definitely one year that we will remember forever. And as I've kept alluding to throughout these videos, October seems to be that month where it's just so many good releases coming off of what happened in September, but October is definitely shaping up to be one of the best. So let's get right into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, leave a like on this video, and let's get into these October releases for 2023. So starting off the month on October 3rd, we have Disgaea 7 coming out for PC, Switch, PS4, and PS5. Seems like a strategy RPG game, something I'm not really familiar with the franchise, but considering it is the 7th entry in the franchise, I assume a lot of people are really interested in this. But if you are interested in it, you can check it out on October 3rd. Moving on to October 4th, the very next day, we have Warhammer 40k Darktide finally coming out for Xbox Series X and S. Now this game has been out on PC, and I believe Xbox had it at their showcase. I think it was summer 2021 if I'm not mistaken, but I know there were a lot of technical issues and things like that, but now it seems like the game's finally coming out. A really good online game, kind of reminds me of like Gears of War, but even more gory, if that's even possible. But if you're interested, you could check it out on October 4th on Xbox Series X and S. Then the very next day again, we have Assassin's Creed Mirage coming out on pretty much every platform except the Nintendo Switch, which is interesting to see but not surprising. Now, Assassin's Creed, over the years, people have asked for it to go back to its roots, either from the original games or something similar to like Assassin's Creed Odyssey or something like that. But Assassin's Creed Mirage is taking place over in ancient Baghdad, and it does seem like it's going to be a tighter, more focused game, maybe around that 30 hours or so, and bringing back some more of the core, key mechanics from the original Assassin's Creed. So a lot of people are excited for this. Ubisoft is putting all their money on Assassin's Creed at this point, so you can check it out on October 5th. Then the next day, so we got 4 games coming out pretty much back to back to back to back. We have on October 6th, Detective Pikachu Returns, exclusively coming out on the Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm not sure who is the real audience for Detective Pikachu. I did see the movie, it was cool, but again, I've kind of grown out of Pokemon. Detective Pikachu is a nice switch up from traditional Pokemon though, where you have, talking Pikachu who can talk to the other Pokemon. You can use them for different abilities, like hearing things pretty far away or seeing through buildings, and doing more detective work by using, different Pokemon abilities. So you pretty much do your detective work with the humans, and then Pikachu helps you talking, being that liaison with the other Pokemon. So it looks pretty interesting, but again, not my cup of tea or cup of coffee. Sorry, terrible joke. Anyway, if you are looking forward to it, you can check it out on October 6th on Nintendo Switch. Then the highly anticipated Xbox and PC exclusive Forza Motorsport is coming out on October 10th. So that is the reboot to the Forza Motorsport series. We know Forza Horizon has been gotten pretty popular with the, arcadey style, but Forza Motorsport is that hardcore, simulation, racing, like people just want to, if you're really into cars and everything like that, this is the game for you. It looks great. Previews has been going up. I'm sure reviews are going to come out pretty soon, and they're going to be good because every Forza game pretty much gets a 9 or a 10 out of 10. So it's looking pretty good. Technology's looking good. 4K 60, ray tracing, weather effects, all these kind of things. So you can check out Forza Motorsport on PC and Xbox Series X and S on October 10th. Then moving over to a very crowded week, on October 17th, we have Sonic Superstars coming out on virtually every system there is. So if you own a gaming system, you will be able to play this. Sonic Superstars is looking very interesting. It is a return back to that, 2D side-scrolling Sonic, but with the 3D hits, similar to like Sonic Mania, but this looks a little more classic and more up to date at the same time. So it's very modern looking. There's more abilities. You can play as 4 different players. You can play 4-player local co-op. There's different time attack modes and different abilities and things like that. So a lot of people are interested in this, and after the success of Sonic Frontiers, Sega's pretty much going to push the Sonic train and keep it moving. So on October 17th, Sonic Superstars. Then 3 days later, on October 20th, we have Super Mario Brothers Wonder, exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, of course. And this game is really shaking up the old, new Super Mario Brothers formula that we've been dealing with since like 2006. I think it's been that long. Yeah, so we've been dealing with new Super Mario Brothers, the same pretty much abilities and characters and music even, and they switch it up. And what's really cool about this game, with not only the new abilities and the new Flower Kingdom that you're going to, is the fact that it's going to be the first game where we don't have Charles Martinet voicing Mario. So it looks good, the art style looks good, it's a nice switch up, like I said, no pun intended. And Super Mario looks like it's going to be going into the future with, it's pretty bright for Super Mario. So if you're looking forward to it, you could check it out on October 20th. Then on that same day, we have the PS5 exclusive and highly anticipated game from Insomniac, and that is Spider-Man 2. Now, we've been seeing a lot of previews for this game, a lot of trailers. We just saw it at the State of Play, and it's looking great. There's not much else to say. You're going to be switching between Peter and Miles. You're going to see Venom at some point in the game. I think it said like 60 different suits or 360 suits. I forget the number. There's a lot going on in this game. You got Kraven the Hunter. It's going to be a lot. It's going to sell a bunch of money. It's going to sell a bunch of copies. People are really looking forward to it. So Spider-Man 2, I don't think much else needs to be said, but you can pick it up on October 20th. Then moving over to October 24th, we have the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 coming out for PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. Now, I know there was some controversy surrounding the Switch version of this game, with the game's not being optimized for 60 frames per second, even though they ran at 60 frames on like the PS2 and things like that. But the collection seems pretty cool. I'm not into Metal Gear. I've never played one. I'm not really interested in playing it, but if you are, you can check it out. It's going to have the first 3 games as well as the original games that was on the NES, so you can pick it up on October 24th. And then to end the month, we have on October 27th, formerly it was October 17th, but they did move the date, but we have Alan Wake 2. Now, Alan Wake was kind of like a cult classic on the Xbox 360. They did recently come out with the definitive edition or remastered. I think it was last year or maybe 2 years ago. But Alan Wake 2 will be coming out on the PC, PS5, and then the Xbox Series consoles. And it looks really good. It does definitely give a little bit of, Resident Evil 4 vibes, but I think, playing with multiple characters, the different lore of the game, it definitely leans into like the horror survival type thing, but there's definitely supernatural and different things like that with the environment. So a lot of people are looking forward to it. I still want to play the original first, or the remastered. I know there was issues with it, but if I could find it and they patch it up and everything like that, I will be getting into the series. I did like Control, I did like Quantum Break, so I'm sure I like Alan Wake 2. Remedy's been killing it. It's supposed to be a Max Payne reboot at some point, so definitely looking forward to it, and you can check it out on October 27th. So that wraps up the month of October as far as video game releases go. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Which games are you looking forward to the most? Which ones do you not care about? Are you just looking forward to next year? Y'all let me know in the comment section below. As always, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next video. Please.